Hey, yo, peace, everybody. This is the second installment of Black Co-op Week, getting set up here. About to be speaking with Mandela Bayless at Music Raw for the second installment of the Black Co-op Week. I'm seeing AnyXMeans joining. What's good, bro? Yeah, what we're going to do today and in this interview. Across the bay. Um, they just had a collaboration with Life is Living that I hope to hear a little bit about. And really glad. All right. So my internet's better. Had to get off my Wi-Fi. This is the kickoff for the Pan-African Solidarity Conference. There's going to be 3 days, November 6th through the 8th, where we're going to be having a meet and greet with virtual interactive pods across the country and in Ghana as well. We're going to be focusing in on Pan-African solidarity and repatriation on Saturday, getting into cooperative economics on Sunday. And so, man, I hope you all are able to join. You can go to repairednations.org/Pan-African Solidarity 2020. And that will allow for you to sign up, get registered. We have an event app that allows for you to do networking with all of the different attendees, allows for you I hear you. Bro, NEX, I had to go off my Wi-Fi and go on my cell. So maybe that'll work. Yeah, this event app, Hoover, it has an online platform as well as a platform that goes straight to your phone. You'll be able to view the Zoom straight from there, as well as see the different exhibitions, the different who's in the cooperative ecosystem, and literally just send a message, tap in. We also got some prizes for those who want to get involved. Hey, what's good, Mandela?
What's good, man? This Wi-Fi, this retrograde has been killing. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
It's
it's good
good
to
though.
see you, man.
Good to see you too, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Bro, so I mean, this is the part two of what happened last year during the year of return.
Yeah.
Um, Unfortunately, you didn't make it, and we're still gonna make that happen. Like when the travel ban and the coronavirus lifts.
I'm getting to Ghana.
Uh,
I'm
Man, but really, glad to be tapping in with you because regardless of going, you've been kind of moving in the same spirit that the folks who went have been moving in, and it's yo,
mm,
it's all about love
mm-hmm.
and building and I've witnessed you putting a lot more work into AnyXMeans and getting it together. And man, just happy that you're here
Oh
to share
man.
about it.
I'm happy to have the space to really talk about just the work that I've been doing.
Yeah,
And hopefully from hearing me talk, it inspires some others to do the same thing.
right. So can you give us an origin story of AnyXMeans? How did it start?
Oh man. So it was a dark and stormy night. So I used to live in Barbados and I really wasn't doing much with my life. I knew I could sing, I knew I could create all the things, but I kind of was just kind of coasting through life. And I was real depressed, just real down about myself. And I just had this dream about Malcolm X. And in the dream, we were having a conversation. I was like, "What's up, brother?" He was like, "What's up, brother?" You feel me? And we were just really just politicking and just he asked me a question: "What are you willing to do for your art? What are you willing to do to stay creative and you know willing to push through in your own being?" And I'm just like, whoa, by any means necessary, you know? And then from that vision, that dream, because originally I wanted to do clothes. So I want to address the rebels, the revolutionists. I want to address the real soldiers. And then that didn't really, you know, clothes was cool, but it didn't really pan out the way I had wanted it. Um, and then from clothes, it came to just working with people and connecting with people and just seeing that like we need each other. So I wanted to foster a sense of working together, and that's where the collective came about. And then from the collective, we were able to do events and work with youth and just do all sorts of things. But it really just started from a dream that I had about Malcolm X, bro.
Yeah.
And just really, I feel like in every person's life, there's a wake up call to, yo, either you're going to do this thing or you're going to do that thing. And I pretty much chose the latter, you know, because I wanted to be able to leave a lasting imprint and like make the best use of my time on this earth. And I felt that helping people and providing space for artists is the time best spent. So I just, all of me just started doing that.
Man, like I'm just realizing that like we've been thinking about like Pan-African solidarity and talking about it for like many, many years,
Yeah,
like
man.
before the conferences, right?
Yeah.
And it's really dope to like be walking that path with you, and like we get to witness like the manifestations of what we were talking about so many
Mm-hmm.
years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yo. All the meetings at your office. Oh man. Like, if
Bruh,
anything,
so
what are you gonna say?
what was Kokosi Collective like your first introduction into cooperatives?
Yeah, yeah. And cooperatives in the terms of like, yo, we all have our own mission, but we're all working together to reach this goal. Because I've been in I've been in collectives for a bit,
Hmm.
and they've kind of like not kept its momentum because everybody seems to, oh, I want to do this thing, I want to do that thing, and it's just like, oh no, like we're doing this thing together. So, um,
Yeah.
and that book that you had us read really opened my mind to like, oh wow, like this is a whole different world of just working together. Even in slavery times, like there were co-ops and people sharing resources and, oh, I know this person in my network, you know what I'm saying? Well, yo, we're in the same club, like let's all work together. So it was beautiful
Bruh.
to see, and it really like grew me up in my own collective, in my own co-op, you know. It's really just like sharing resources. That's a big thing. A big thing.
Bruh, I love Collective Courage, man. That book, oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's the Bible, yo.
For real, bro. Yo,
That is the
man,
Bible.
like, like super, super excited for folks that are joining. This is like what are we calling this? The Monday live with the diaspora,
Mm.
across the diaspora, prepping for the Pan-African Solidarity Conference. And man, like, bruh, so like we had Ayano speak earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like you're speaking now. Joseph, who's in a art collective in
Mm-hmm.
Nashville, is speaking at 5. Uh, and we're going to be talking with someone from Repatriate to Ghana at 2, who's done
Okay.
a lot of research. Like, bruh, like I'm really excited for that. So, man, it's like, bruh, it's important for us to see that it actually is happening in our community.
Representation is the best example that we can have. It's just to see like, oh, somebody, and I'm from East Oakland, y'all. So let's mention that. I'm a black queer kid from East Oakland, California. You feel me? Little did I know, you know what I'm saying, by being connected to all these wonderful individuals, like who are like minded like me, that was catapulting us to go all over the world, all over the diaspora. So it takes all of us, and we can all do this thing. Like we can all do
Yeah,
this thing.
Man, oh, bruh, there's a grant that I've been meaning for us to apply for, and
Yeah,
I think now's around the time to start looking into it. It's for traveling abroad for a month. So
come on, bro. Let's go.
remind me about that. Remind
I
me
see,
about
I see, I see my partner on here too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go overseas. So this is me telling you, this is me communicating to you now that I want to go. Cause I see you on this call. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk more about it later. Big up Okella, you feel me? DJ Cream, you know what I'm saying? Another collective out here doing big things, you feel me?
bruh.
Yeah, I'm
So,
down.
like, what is AnyXMeans doing right now? Like, tell the people. Like,
Oh man. So we just we're Azul Labs alumni at this very moment. We are getting ready for pitch day, which is the official release date of all the Zoo Labs folks, where we get to pitch in front of investors, in front of our mentors. Um, we're working on an EP, a 4-song EP. Um, I'm looking forward to that. Our open mics are every fourth Wednesday. We've had some amazing spotlight artists. So spotlight artists are the artists that come through who are chosen by myself and Dwayne Wiggins of Tony to come and do a 20-minute set. And like every artist has been fire and has been a pleasure to work with. So if you want to be a spotlight artist, you want to come spotlight yourself and be a part of the movement, please come join us every fourth Wednesday. What else are we doing? Yeah, we're really just working on ourselves and working on the projects coming up 2021, you know?
Hashtag.
Still doing these virtual events and really just getting better and better each time we do one. So we're looking forward to what next year has in store for us with these seeds that we've sown, you know?
Hashtag. Hashtag.
Man,
Bruh, quick plug for the Thursday promo cipher that Honey Gold Jasmine and Ajman are going to be doing on Thursday.
hey,
Also going to be like having a conversation with this artist streaming cooperative called Resonate.
okay,
That's trying to like get like more intentional with the African American community out here. So that's gonna be
okay.
dope.
Hey, yo, all the artists who are finding ways to virtually um, make space. Like, if you're looking for somebody to collab with, AnyXMeans is that team. Like, we didn't know what was going to happen, you know, when COVID hit, because we had just moved to Starline. We had just moved to Starline,
Mm,
and COVID shelter in place, and I was going back and forth from Portland to Oakland at that time. So I was living out here and living in Portland at the same time,
yeah,
and we were just blessed enough to have Dwayne come to an event, and he was like, "Yo, this reminds me of Java House, of the open mic that I used to host."
yeah,
And he just gave us a space to host virtually, and that just really just catapulted us, you
mm.
know. And we just been growing ever since.
Bruh, having that space is so important, man.
Yeah,
Like, bruh, man. So I'm curious, like, doing like with all of these exciting things coming forward, like, how do y'all make decisions within the collective?
I just yell at them, and they say yes. And I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We really talk about it. We bring it to the table. We talk about the pros and cons.
Mm,
We see how it pertains to our actual mission, and
mm,
then we game plan from there. You know, I never wanted my collective to be where, oh, when I say something, it's just facts. Like, nah, like, even though I founded this and I'm the leader, but like, I'm still a part of the collective just like everybody else. I still got to do the work. I still got to show up. You know, I got to show up even more because people are looking to me. So yeah, yo, it's a very diplomatic process of voting and writing stuff out and
yeah,
why should we do this? You know, like how is this going to affect what we're doing in our mission? And then from there, we go forth and do the thing.
yeah, bruh. So like, I've always had this theory that we're not necessarily taught how to work together in a meaningful.
Oh, no, we're not.
Uh, and like there are growing pains as we're like starting out at it.
hmm
Um, and I'm curious if you have any like words of wisdom for folks around like how to transform conflict
mm,
because it comes up and there is a thing called healthy conflict, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like personally, like I'm a little bit scared of conflict, and I always
Mm-hmm.
have to like take a deep breath, and make sure I'm like being aware of where my emotions or
Mm.
my actions. But yeah, like I'm gonna be asking everybody like like how do you approach it? What helps you move?
I personally, I'm an Aries, so I'm like pure fire, 100% all the time. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't really care, but I really had to check myself before I could really like check my team. I really had to get past my own things of, oh, they're gonna steal from me, or I don't trust them. Like all that has to go out the window. You know, you really have to know that because you are linked up, everything happens for a reason. And I can say that everybody on my team is on my team for a reason. And just trusting that. And I honestly say the more time as a team that y'all spend together, just vibing, like even outside of building, like go to a park, go talk, like get to know your folks. Cause at the end of the day, these are the people that you're going to be relying on. So, and conflicts are healthy, like have them. I know the arguments that I've been able to have with my team has brought us closer, but it wasn't me disrespecting them. It was, yo, be like, this is a growing moment. Like every moment with your team is a growing moment. Oh, this event, this happened. Okay, well, how can we do it better the next event? And really just holding to that because working with your people is going to be the most challenging, most satisfying, most, the list goes on. But at the end of the day, like the Asians do it. You know what I'm saying? The Indians do it. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't we? And we started this. Like we started the collective economics. You know what I'm saying? But we were taken away from it for so long because we're so powerful as a people. So once we get back to source, we're unstoppable. So I actually invite the conflict. I actually invite all right, well, let's hash this out so we can get back to what we need to do. And then again, do the thing.
Yeah, right. So we're in the question and answer portion till the time strike 30. I'm seeing RG Foot put one in. Like everyone else, you're welcome to ask questions. She's saying it seems like art and equity working dynamically together is building out culture that is no longer consumption based but participatory.
Mm,
How cooperatives and organizations foster a more co-creative process.
hold on. Read that question one more time. Yep.
Whoops.
Where'd it go? There it
Okay.
is.
How can cooperatives and organizations foster a more co-creative process?
I feel it's all in the collab.
Mm,
Like it's all in the collab. Once I realized that I'm not going to make it anywhere just by myself. So it's going to be like finding somebody that fits your steez and fits your mission and being like, yo, like, what can we do to go after this together? And then finding what it is. Same way with me and Greg. Like, me and Greg have been talking about this for ever. And then we stuck to it. We held to the vision. We held to the mission. And now we're seeing the benefits, but it's not going to happen overnight. You know,
mm,
it's going to be those long conversations, those long meetings, those long, what the fuck are we doing? But then once you hit that sweet spot, you know, and move from there, like,
yeah.
it's a good look.
Yeah. Bro, I would add, like, maybe we have to admit that there is, like, a runway for projects to lift off the ground, and that runway is us, like, building that foundation,
Mm-hmm.
like, co creating the vision together, but not one
Mm-hmm.
person, like, telling us what the direction is. And,
Mm-hmm.
that time to lay something that's, not going to tip over easily.
Right.
Uh, and,
Letting go of expectations.
bruh, but I'm, I don't know how to do that yet in capitalism because it feels like everything has to move fast,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, I guess in a way I'm like, let me work with black folks because I know like there's less things for us to argue about, and
Mm-hmm.
we can like make this world more resilient.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, while co-creating and collaborating with others. Uh, I don't know, man. Yeah, capitalism, bruh. We're gonna see what happens on tomorrow. That's for
Oh
sure.
man, tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day, yo.
Yeah,
Like two folks fighting for a country that's not even theirs. That's a whole different conversation. Oh, hold on, y'all.
man. But yeah, bro. I think like man, I'm really grateful for you tapping in and like doing this pre-conference interview so that we could spread the news about the Pan-African Solidarity Conference
Mhm.
this weekend.
Mhm.
There's going to be a lot of pre-events and a lot of education being shared. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And hoping everyone else is able to tap in as well.
Yeah, yo. Thank you for having me. Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for just being you and just being the leader that you are. It's what's the word I'm looking for?
Thank you.
It's encouraging, because I already know there's been some long days, some long hours, some sleepless nights. You feel me? And you've been able to do all this with a smile on your face. So that's big.
Man, much love, brother. I'll
Oh
catch you
yeah.
soon.
All right, for sure. Peace.
Good, good luck. Take care.
Peace.